So I'm Veronica. I'm going to be interviewing Dr. Selber about social media. How has social media changed your profession?
Tremendously. Social media has given us a very, very immediate connection with our client base, allowing us to make changes much, much faster, get feedback much, much faster, both positive and negative.
What are some positive changes that you have noticed in the new age of media?
The new age of media. You know, we have new media is a term that's thrown about, and it's been thrown around for about the last 15 or 20 years. So today's new media, which is really the social media landscape, I think one of the most positive is this immediacy of, and it saves us money because we can put things out into the network, we can see how it's reacting, how people are responding to it, do more of what they're liking and do less of what they're not. Shifting messages, testing messages, much faster, much easier, and I think we're getting a better return on our investment.
What would you say would be the negative changes?
Overall, from a business perspective or a social perspective? Business perspective. I think that there's this idea that if it's a magic bullet, that if you put it on social media, it will magically increase your business or it will magically just work. You really have to have a strategy behind everything that you do. Every message needs to have a purpose. And I think that people forget that there's a lot of planning that goes into social media, that it's not just a, pop it up there on Twitter.
How does your media influence culture? As a media professional, have you ever experienced a time when local media influenced the community? Maybe about a message that you were trying to relate to the community and local media influenced them?
Well, I can think of a lot of examples in general where the media has become part of popular culture. For example, an age-old example is Smokey the Bear, and your brain on drugs, and it becomes kind of a joke, but at the same time, we know what it means, and it still is sending a message to us. So I think that those are examples that kind of are timeless.
How can a person looking to break into a career in your field begin?
Well, I think my field is so broad. Which field would you like to talk about? If you want to talk about social media, I think one of the first things you need to be is a consumer of media. Not only do you need to use it, but you need to understand how it's used both personally and professionally. You need to explore it and read about it, not just sit up late at night talking to friends, but really look at what's happening, trends, how is business using social media, and then explore and see how that might be able to be adapted to different projects that you're working on, et cetera, et cetera. If it's in public relations, then in public relations, I really encourage people to get involved in some sort of social causes that they truly believe in. Not, I'm going to join this group because I have to have a group on my resume, but something that you truly, truly believe in. Because then you'll get a lot of personal gratification out of it. You'll meet people. And then as you develop in your career, you'll say, oh wow, I'm working on this, and I worked alongside the president of this bank or the vice president of that. I just recently danced in a show with the CEO of Edinburgh Children's Hospital. And it was a kind of a nonprofit thing that we were doing. And so now I have somebody that I can call on.
Networking for that.
Exactly. But the key is to do something that you truly believe in. Not just do something to do it.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Veronica?
Yes. Thank you.